In this short demonstration video, I'd like to give you a brief overview of the Densitron eMU3 along with a walkthrough of its web management interface. The eMU3 is a 12-output mains distribution unit with control and monitoring via embedded web server or proprietary control system. There are two variants of the eMU3. There's a single input and there's a dual input ACO or automatic changeover. The main features of the eMU3 include web, telnet and IDS control interfaces which provide comprehensive monitoring and setup, including outlet switching, status and sensor monitoring. There are sequential switching options too for applications including surge protection, power shedding and restoration of power state. The automatic changeover variant allows for automatic failover between redundant supplies. It's also possible to manually select the supplies from the web interface or the front panel. There are temperature and humidity sensor options, and it's possible to connect 4 combined sensors to one unit. It's also possible to connect and operate up to 15 eMU slave units from a single master unit over a single network connection. The eMU3 also includes 6 general purpose inputs or GPIs, and these are used for monitoring control applications such as power shedding. Email and Snmp alerts are also available. Alright, so let's walk through the web management interface now. So what you can see on your screen is the landing page of the eMU3. Now by default, every eMU3 comes pre-configured with the static IP address of 192.168.0.209. But as you can see, this unit has been configured for my network, so that address is different. So to log into the interface, we first need to provide the default credentials. And those are a username of admin and a password of admin. Alright, so upon login we can see a number of system information fields including system name, location, notes and contact details. And beneath the system information we have the devices list. Now in my setup I only have a single unit online, but it's possible to daisy chain up to 15 slave units to a single master unit, and in that scenario we would be able to manage up to 16 eMU3s, that's 192 individual power outlets from a single network connection. Now the eMU3 I'm showing you today is the ACO variant. This means that it offers 2 redundant power supply inputs, and these will fail over seamlessly in the event of a power failure. But as stated already, it's also possible to manually switch these here. So beneath this switch we have the power meter, and this provides readings for current, power, voltage, apparent power, power factor and supply frequency. So below the power meter we have the 12 outlet switches, and these provide control and status information. It's possible to rename the outlets and also switch the state of them. And for demonstration purposes, I've removed the fuse from outlet 7 to incur the error state. So beneath the outlet switches, we can see the 6 general purpose inputs or GPIs. These can also be renamed depending on their function. Okay, so now we can move into the settings view. So all we need to do is click on the cog icon. And now we're presented with a number of expandable categories. So unit status is what we've just covered. So if we then go to power up sequence, so we can see here that it's possible to set power on delay for each of the outlets. The default here delays each outlet by half a second, thus reducing the startup current. There are options for off, previous state as before power failure, on immediately and on after a specified delay. Okay, next in line is power shedding. Now Gpio signals can be set up to switch outlets depending on their current state, whether they're active or inactive. Options include do nothing, off immediately or on immediately, and delayed switching. So an example use case of this may be when switching to UPS power. A GPI could be received to turn off some outlets, thus reducing the total power. Next we have network settings, and these provide just standard TCP/IP settings. Static and DHCP options are available. Web server. Here you can enable and disable the web server, and you can also switch between HTTP and HTTPS authentication. Telnet. Please refer to the eMU3 operation guide for a comprehensive telnet command information. This can be found on our website at www.densitron.com. Snmp. The eMU3 supports Snmp version 2C protocol. A MIB detailing all available traps is available upon request. And finally we have authentication. So this allows for user account creation. The role user allows people to view information only. Accounts with the administrator role allows you to control the outlets and the settings. Okay, so that concludes the walkthrough of the eMU3 web interface. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you'd like to find out any more information on the eMU3, then again please visit us at www.densitron.com. Thank you for watching.